What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Ken folks? So check this out. As y'all can see, this is my girl I just pulled in my last video. And we got her. So we're gonna take a look at her skills and everything like that. And I'm gonna try to see, where I can fit her into my team. Like what can I put her on my main team for tower and everything like that? And what role is she gonna be? Is she gonna be my main damage role? I doubt it. That's my mirror use. But is she gonna be a damage roller? I mean, what's her kit looking like? Let's take a look at her kit. We're gonna take a look at her kit after this. So let's go ahead and look at her wakeboard. First, let's see if she has a EX. No, she does not have an EX. So that's perfectly fine. You don't want five EXs to manage. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful, 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 beautiful. So let's take a look at her first passive, Lightninger. 20% attack boost, 10% HP boost, 10% crit hit rate boost, and a 15% debuff accuracy boost. So she's gonna be able to debuff with that 15 extra percent accuracy. Let's look at that second passive. Most units, actually all units, that first passive is just like a buff. A nice buff to them. It's has its own unique name. It has a different few buffs. So, uh, but most of the time it's usually a HP boost, attack boost, things like that. But just a stat boost right there. And then their second passive is the unique passive right here, which is what makes her her thing. So Yellow May activates Yellow May when near an elimination to ignore the damage at the given turn and recovers mana by 2, plus all opponents under 1 burn for 2 turns. Okay, so I'm going to assume it doesn't say when she's at X percentage health percentage or anything like that. It just says when nearing elimination to ignore the damage at the given turn and recovers mana by 2. So I'm gonna take it like this: if she's about to die, I'm assuming, or maybe if she is super low, like I said, it doesn't say a percentage. So if she's about to die or that turn, maybe a killing blow. I believe this is one of those killing blows. If a killing blow is to land on her, instead she will ignore that damage and she will recover 2 mana. So I'm gonna do some combat after I look at her, and I'll show you what the mana is, and you recover 2 of those. So that's that. Relics, I haven't unlocked relics. Those are the relics that you put on. I believe in the last video I put a few SS relics that you slap on, and they all have skills, and that's how you make them. So there, boy. Let's go ahead and look at her skills. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Thunderbolt. This is her S1. Thunderbolt attacks all opponents with 50% attack and boosts the hero's attack by 30% for 2 turns. So she has a self attack buff, which is fantastic. Let's take a look at that animation. All right, pretty good, pretty good. Hers is her S2. This is when you stack 2 of her icons together and it will turn into her S2. Okay. Lightning Spear Strike attacks the opponent with the highest HP with 190% of her attack and puts in the opponent in 2 burns for 2. What the fuck? What's going on here? And puts in the opponent in 2 burns for 2 turns. Armor crashes the opponent and decreases defense by 90% if the target is under a burn. So basically, she's gonna attack with 190% of her attack, and she's gonna put 2 burns. It doesn't say a probability. This is a guaranteed burn. It looks like. Does it say probability? 90%. Okay. So doesn't say a probability. So this looks like this is a guaranteed burn. So you're gonna put 2 burns on target, and if they already have burn on, it's gonna decrease their defense by 90%. Okay, it's increased by 90% if the target is under burn. So I'm assuming it's gonna also increase the defense by 90% for 2 turns, or she just increases the 90% during that turn. So if they already have burn on them, It's going to be a 90% damage increase, 90% defense. She's going to ignore or decrease 90% of their defense for that attack. But I think it's just defense for those 2 turns as well. But whoo, that translation, boy. Let's take a look at that animation. All right, just throws a big ass spear. I mean, it does say lightning big spear strike. Should be lightning big ass spear strike, but you know. Let's look at this S3. This is when you combine 3 of her icons to turn into an S3. So, attacks all opponents with 120% attack, and I need some AoE. With 120% attack and stuns them for 1 turn with 50% probability. So she has a 50% chance to stun everybody she hit. Stuns the opponent with 90% probability if the opponent is burned, and inflicts 30% additional damage for each burn. So if you want to pair her with other units that inflict burn, if she S3s and everybody has burn, it's a 90% chance they are stunned. Okay? And she does 30% extra damage. So you're going to buff yourself with Thunderbolt, Lightning Spear, and then fit in this S3 somewhere. Or if you have someone else self-buff the team, you can then skip the S1 and then just do her S2 and then her S3 as well. So let's go ahead and look at that animation. Hey, that's what's up. That is fantastic. Fantastic. So it looks like she is definitely a sub attacker. She has a defense decrease along with debuffs as well. Mira actually does my poisons. Mira, Witch of the West, Mira does the poisons. So I can think I can run her as a sub DPS on her percentages are really good. And I have a lot of these, so I can boost her. Okay. So let's take a look at the other hero on the banner that I pulled. Hwaryun. Let's see if she has an EX. Negative, no EX. Let's take a look at that first passive. Guide of Food, only a 10% attack boost and a 20% HP boost, 20% debuff resist. So, unlike other girl, she boosted her attack by 20%, her HP by 10. This girl's a reverse. And then she also gave herself a 15% chance to inflict more debuffs. She instead gets a 20% chance to resist a new debuff. Both of them are fire units. Take a look at that second passive. Activates immortality when the hero nears elimination and recovers that hero's HP by 50% and boosts fire attribute allies crit hit damage by 100% and debuff resist by 50% for 3 turns. So when she's about to die, she will then instead heal herself by 50% of her health, so go to half, and boost other fighter units stats, so crit hit damage and everything. So she definitely could be in there simply for that. As a tank, just to take damage to trigger that passive. So you could do a little something with that. That's about, yeah, she's a tank. Looks like she's a tank. Or a sub-tank, maybe. Alright, let's take a look at those skills. Let's take a look at those skills. So Leap. Oh, she look kind of dope. Hold on, let's see that again. Let's see that intro again. Hold on. Walking in like a thug. I see you out here, player. I see you. Leap attacks one opponent with 100% attack and removes one of the weakening status on an ally in the back row. So yes, she's a tank. You put her in the front row and she can remove weakening statuses, which are things like decrease attack, decrease hit, decrease crit damage. Those are weakening statuses. Let's take a look at that animation. Yep, I mean, it does what it says it does. That's dope. Second, S2 attacks all opponents with 90% attack and duplicates one debuff that the hero has. Huh. Okay. So you're gonna attack everybody, and if she's debuffed, so this is I have to see it in combat exactly to see. So it's either like this, because it's wording different. It's because of the wording or whatever. So it's either if she has a debuff, she will duplicate that and maybe put it on them, or if the hero that she's attacking has a debuff, she will duplicate it and can spread it. So one of the two. I have to go ahead and see. If you guys can go ahead and if you know about it, you can figure it out. Not figure it out, but you know for sure which one it is, or if it's different. Let me know in the comment below. Comments below. Take a look at that animation. Walk to him like a thug. Okay, okay. I kind of like her. I kind of like her now. I mean, she's just like a basic, just staff wielding. Talk. Uh. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right. And she's AoE, so she's got two AoE attacks. Attacks all opponents. Prophet's message. Attacks all opponents with 100%, 110% attack. Removes their buffs. Whoa. Removes their buff effects and bans them from receiving buffs for 2 turns. Inflicts damage by 15% of HP for each buff effect removed. The inflicted damage cannot exceed 50% of the hero's HP. So, she's going to attack everybody, and she's going to remove all buffs. Every time a buff removed, she's going to add 15% additional damage. So, if I attack somebody and they're going to have, let's say they have 4 buffs on them, that is 60%, but actually it won't be 60%. Instead, it will cap out at 50%. Instead, actually, no, I'm sorry. It's going to be 60% additional damage. However, that damage cannot exceed 50% of her health. So let's say her total health is 100,000. Right? These are just throwing out numbers. If I eliminate 4 debuffs on someone, that's an extra 60%. That's an extra 60% damage I do. That extra damage will not exceed 50,000 because that's 50% of my health. Okay, so that's what that means. And she removes the buffs, and then she makes them immune to receiving buffs. So this girl right here is most definitely Arena. Definitely Arena. I'ma definitely go ahead and get her together for the Arena. Yeah, she gonna be nice. She gonna be nice. So let's take a look at a bonus unit I did not pull. We're just gonna take a look at all units throughout the this we're gonna try to fit them in. Let's see here who we want to take a look at. Maybe some of y'all had these units and I'll use them. Nope, nobody. Don't even want to do it. All right, so that's a look at both the new units. Now, not you, there's just the units from the banner that I pulled. Take a look at both of them. The Lightning Lady, we're gonna call her that. She seems to be she has a self boost. She also decreases defense. She's a debuffer. Oh man, the debuffer with burning. She also has a chance to reduce defense as well. She has the S3 AOE, so she's buffed. So she's an attacker. Maybe a sub attacker. She probably won't be my main attacker, but she will be somebody that I attack with. She'll be like that third attacker. My main two attackers is my Miranyu and my Sora, along with my noblest guy. I really forgot his name, and I forgot his name. And the other lady, we're gonna call her Staff Lady. I was halfway thinking she was gonna be straight boo boo butter, just boo boo butter, doo doo water, fish in a barrel, all of that. But she is definitely PvP. She could definitely take her to arena and just mop the floor with some people. I mean, that S3 is crucial, crucial. All right, so uh, those two units I definitely will be using and leveling up and getting up there. And we're gonna see how they do in arena and everything like that. But that's this video. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you watch the entire thing, at the end of your comment that you leave on said video, I want you to type Butterfingers. Butterfingers goes at the end of your comment at the end of this video. So, thank you everybody for watching. And I'm going to get out of here because I still got grinding to do. Peace.